Happy Tuesday. I said happy Tuesday. You guys, can you not fish? I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Voice changer is off. Shut the fuck up. All right? Yes, I'm fully aware of the situation and I can't fix it. Mods, make that louder. Mods, turn down my volume. Mods, fix my audio. Dillian gave an answer for why she made the title V-Square. She did?
Fuck you.
That doesn't sound like something that she cares to explain. Why is Tuesday happy? Because Monday is gone. Actually, because I'm off every Monday from now until the end of the year, Tuesdays are sad. I'm not production. Stop asking me to do things. The show's over, chat. I can't hurt you anymore. Rexon, be a better streamer. Okay. All right. I do my best. We out here working hard. And all we get is more criticism. Criticism. I give up. Want this, chat? You want this? Chat, I've been a bad Rexon. I've been a bad fox. And now you get the steppies. I step on you. Man, I still sound reluctant when I say that. I've changed. Okay, should be ready in a hot second. All right. There's something stuck in my throat. Alright, I didn't plan for this, but we're gonna be ready as soon as the song is over. I swear I don't care about continuity that much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. No, that's wrong. There we go. Could you cut in the V squares BGN then, right? I don't know what you mean. That's not. No. You're misunderstanding the situation. You're misunderstanding how this works. All right. I gave Fillion my stream key. That's all. I may be downplaying what that means, but the point being is that she can just start a stream on my channel whenever she so pleases. That's all. All right. She doesn't control my OBS. She can't randomly play a sound effect right now on her whim. It's slightly different. Okay. Watch her do it tomorrow. Can she take over while you're streaming? Well, the thing is, I don't actually know how it works. I don't know what she's using to make it happen. I have no clue, actually. Basically, there are two different kinds of feeds, okay? There's the one that Twitch is. Twitch is not what you call an RMTP server, which means that if I gave one of you my stream key right now, you could not take over my stream. You could not end my stream. You have to wait until my stream ends. However, in Fillion's world, she has basically a server that plays the middleman between her and Twitch. And what that means is that she can send anything to that server, and that server will just send it out to Twitch then. So she now can send my stream to Twitch through that middleware server. Does that make sense? This is the same thing. Something like Restream? Yeah, kinda. Restream basically is being that middleman server. Fortunately, Restream is free, but it doesn't give you a lot of tools and a lot of good features. So that's why it's free. You know what I mean? But a lot of people have their own personal RMTP servers. A lot of people like Extra Emily have one set up, probably through a third party, I'm assuming, because they can stream from anywhere and transition it anytime. So that literally allows her to get off of her PC, take a car, stream from her phone, go back into her house, and then start streaming from her PC again, right? It's not like she's like putting her phone down and suddenly it just becomes the other thing. You know what I mean? It's literally just starting OBS repeatedly, to my understanding. It's a website they use for Extra Emily, it is? It's just a paid sub? Yeah, I assumed a lot of them were paid services. Yeah. I just didn't want to invest in it because I don't have that much use for it at the moment, you know? I would love to, like, buy a month subscription, hopefully. Hopefully they don't lock you into, like, a year. For every time I do a charity-a-thon, so that way I can get my friends to have scheduled streams on my channel while I'm gone, you know? $150?! Chat, is that Valorant thing still going on? Can we get 5 gifted subs so we can pay for this? And then Valorant gives 1, and then we're like 10% of the way there. Is that still happening? Did I waste my entire weekend on a show just to not take advantage of the Valorant thing? Today's the last day? Really? Shut up, Ruben. Okay, all right. Just trying to be a streamer here. Just trying to be your average streamer, bro. I don't know. My bad. I'm sorry. I'll never beg for cash ever again, guys. I'm sure Fillion takes cybersecurity seriously, despite the fact that we all know her phone passcode. Everybody here, I mean, everybody has her primary stream key, so I don't think she cares that much, at least when it comes to stream. Hi, Rexon, how's the voice doing? It's doing good. It's doing good. I barely hydrated yesterday, but it's doing well otherwise. How'd the show go? The show went, I'll say this. Everybody told me the show went well. That's all I need to hear. You know, doesn't matter what I think, right, guys?
Thank you, the Savvy Wappies.
WLM, hey, you. I point at you, but I don't say anything. You are now concerned that there's a hit on you. That a hitman will literally just slit your throat. Is that what they do still? I don't know. It seems really inefficient for a hitman. Maybe they still poison drinks. Not quite sure. Aw, what do you mean, aw? I just killed you in RP. You can't say aw. Honey did a great job. You can't not listen. You could look at Honey launching a nuclear bomb, and you could say, Honey, you did a great job, all right? Honey never does anything wrong. Like it's just the way that she operates. You can't say anything else about it, you know? Anyways. You did well keeping Philly on track. How many times did I have to tell her to stop talking about League of Legends? Christ. That shit got derailed so much. I was half expecting Honey to start drawing. I encouraged all the people to do whatever they wanted. I did, because they were gonna get close-ups. I think the only person that really played around with the fact that they had OBS in control was Eros, who changed her outfit once. To be fair, Demi and Kana egged her on from the sides. Wow. That's because they're both the, you know. Eros and Lucy were single-handedly holding down the gaslighting court. Yeah, I told everybody, like, to try and keep it balanced, try and act like a team, you know? But they kind of went Wild West, and a lot of people only told the truth. And some of the people that didn't tell the truth didn't do the greatest job of lying. At least in my head, you know? Can we talk about the censor bars? No. Listen, I showed you guys the set before, and not a single one of you said that might be weird, all right? I asked you guys to vet my set before it went live, and not a single one of you made this comment, so I don't want to hear it. And it's not my fault that Milky's was there. The censor bars were horrific. Yeah, to the Gooners, they were indeed horrific, I guess. For the shorts, maybe label which is Demi and which is Rexin. I mean, I'm going to make a short based on that opening joke I told. Assuming it came through okay. I'm not quite sure if it did. Fillion talked over like every single joke that I said. Which is really funny because Fillion DM'd me. Fillion DM'd me right after the show and said, you told some really great jokes tonight. I'm like, what? The Pokemon bit was funny? The Pokemon line was epic? What did I say? Was that my joke? Did I make a joke about Pokemon? I don't remember. Oh, Fillion was a Pokemon. She had to keep saying her name repeatedly. Oh, right. The three of you being the Pokemon evolution. Yeah. It was Cha-Cha's joke. Yeah. I actually... You know what's stupid? She stole my joke. Cha-Cha actually stole my joke. Off stream. All right, she'll never admit to this. And if she's watching right now, or if Doctor's watching right now, he's probably like, get Cha-Cha on the phone so she can tell Rexin how much of a liar he is. But I'll tell you what. All right, listen here. Off camera, off stream. All right, I was in the room with the other 11 VTubers, and we were making a comment about me, Demi, and Fillion in a row, and I said it was like the evolution of man. So all Cha-Cha did was just make it more brain rotted. She stole my joke. Unbelievable. First she takes the Frankie thing, now the joke. Sure, buddy. She took the Frankie thing from me too, I'm telling you. We saw as you took over Fillion stream for a minute. Yeah, apparently Fillion hit a random button or something. We briefly saw you near the stream start by mistake. If you didn't know, you had black hair at the time. Yeah, me and Demi were bonding. Which was the opposite of what I expected to happen, right? That was my first time actually having a conversation with Demi. The only other time I met her was when she raided Fufu. And Demi was really liking the twinsy vibes that we had. And I kept telling her that it feels the opposite because people always keep calling me Demi. And she's like, ignore them, bro. Ignore them. You're your own person, all right? You look cool. And I couldn't tell if she was being narcissistic, you know, if it was like a self-cess moment. But I then told her that I could just switch colors, so I changed to the black and red hair, and then I was reminded by Demi that Demi also had a black and red outfit, which was her original outfit based on red pandas. So there's no escaping Demi. Yeah. Chat, I don't know. I'm Demi in a former life. You know, I was reincarnated as Demi, except Demi never died. So God really fucked this one up, I guess. You know? I high-key prefer the black and red. Well, I don't think the black and red is a toggle. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the black and red is not the toggle on this outfit. But this is not what we'll ever wear. For sure. Absolutely. Wait, hold on. Can I talk about this avatar for a second? All right. Kana was sending me some lovely DMs earlier. She also tweeted me that she likes pegging me, but we won't talk about that. But Kana sent me some lovely DMs earlier, where she called me her favorite, and I quote, cheese goat. No, she didn't say goat cheese. She called me her favorite cheese goat. I then went on a limb and Googled what a cheese goat would look like. And I'm sad to say that it looks an awful lot like my avatar. I mean, like, honestly, like, spot the difference, dude. Like this compared to this. It's the same picture. It's the same picture. Like, what is this coincidence, bro? Make this your Fugi. Okay, I'll save it. I'll save it. I'll have to remove the watermark, I guess. Who the fuck? Why would you watermark a cheese goat? I don't understand. You're more cheddar than Munster. Thank you. That makes me less of a monster? Question mark? Because that's the joke, maybe? She even added the mold for the brain rot. No. I found this picture online. She didn't add this. She did not make this. All right. I found this. I found that. That was not Rexin fan art. All right. Do y'all like warm water over cold water? I have not drinking. Chat. I think I found a new meta that I should recommend to all of you. Ever since I lost my voice about a week ago, I've been never putting any drinks in the fridge. I had not drank a cold beverage in over a week, maybe even longer. And I don't know if I miss it. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I miss it, dude. Oh God, he's British now. No, listen, I did some research. There is no point at all in drinking cold water. There is none. Except, like, I guess to cool off, but it's barely cold. It's barely warm anymore, you know? I don't know. But it tastes better. I'm pretty sure water tastes like water, bro. I don't think it changes. Refreshing on a hot day, but you're right. Cold water upsets your stomach. Yeah, every part about your body hates cold water, bro. I made the mistake for a long part of my life where I kept grabbing a fresh, cold bottle of water and bringing it to me for bed and drinking some of it. And that keeps you awake. I know some singers that have been around prefer room temp water over cold water. Oh, they have to. Being a singer requires that you take herbal supplements and hydrate and use humidifiers and drink cough syrup and shit. All of that. It's all part of the thing. Just drink tea, bro. I fucking hate making tea. I hate making tea. I made tea once and I never want to do it ever again. Sitting there waiting for that tea bag to fucking perfume your water? No, never. I don't have ADHD, but I can't stand waiting. It's not for me. I'm sorry. Lazy bastard. Coffee for the win? Oh, talk about even worse to make. Worse to make is coffee. Bro, you spend $800 on coffee equipment, and then you have to spend $800 more on a filter, and then $800 more on a good coffee bean, because apparently only 1% of coffee beans taste good. And then you have to do all these fancy things to make it work. No, hard pass. Also, caffeine. Caffeine, I don't do caffeine. I don't do caffeine. I'm scared that I have ADHD, and caffeine actually makes me tired. And I'm scared I'll find out that way. I don't want to find out, dude. You got to get that monkey shit coffee, and you have CTO money to afford it. No. Not even Gamer Subs. Drink Gamer Subs instead. Gamer Subs has caffeine in it. And, oh, Rick, you get the uncaffeinated version. Yeah, nobody buys that shit. And they probably have like one flavor that is uncaffeinated. I just buy instant. I'm a lazy. Rec, I got alert, but in a bit, check your DMs when you can, please. Sure, absolutely, Tippy. I'll try to remember to do that sometime between today and tomorrow, for sure. They have all the flavors and non-caffeinated? Ugh. Chat, you may have noticed that I've never gotten a Gamer Subs code. And that's because I don't like Gamer Subs. The product, I mean, not the company. The company is, I don't really have an opinion about them. But it's hard for me to promote something that I don't like, you know? So you know? You don't like titty milk. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's just VTuber license revoked. God forbid. God forbid I didn't join the fucking pyramid scheme. I thought it was because they stole your card game. Bro, if I was actually bitter about the card game, I would not be streaming anymore because I would have gotten canceled on Twitter by all the people who believed it was their idea first. No. We did not make a big deal out of it because if I did, I would have gotten quashed. History is written by the victors.
The game show was cool.
Thank you! Company seems pretty cool. They gave a bunch of stuff to Mega when they stopped by IRL. Chat, you are aware that companies give free stuff to people so that they can say that they got free stuff from a company so that company looks good and then you buy more of their products. Right? Right? Like they do that so that you don't know about the child labor and the slavery and the low wages and the HR complaints and the it works, still free. Okay, never mind. Carry on. Carry on. My bad. My bad. Sorry. I'm just out here looking for a perfect world full of happiness and equality and stuff, you know. Cringe, am I right, guys? Anyways, the company makes a shitload of money. I'm fully aware it does. Still better than Nestle. Well, okay. Well, for those of you that are encouraging me to drink coffee, that's like the ultimate slave labor. So next time you think about it, consider that for a second, all right? $20 is $20. I'm pretty sure GamerSupps like you have to pay GamerSupps so much money for fucking shipping, dude. I'm not doing that shit. If Amazon Prime doesn't sell it, I'm out. I'm sorry. I actually read a statistic while I was trying to form questions for the show that said that the #1 reason people abandon their carts online is because of shipping costs, which is insane. Like, you could be buying an $800 TV that you may have saved like $400 on, but if there's a $10 shipping cost to it, people will abandon their cart over it. It's insane. If Amazon Prime doesn't sell it, I'm out. Can I get that on a t-shirt? Yeah, go for it. Bezos would be proud. That's why I wait until they change the codes to include free shipping. Oh, okay. Well, let me give you a little extra tip here for a second, all right? Most companies that offer free shipping codes have built that into their cost for their products. They're giving you free shipping, but the truth is that anytime that you pay for shipping, they're getting a lot more money. It ain't free, chat. You're absorbing it, but the price doesn't change. Yes, and the shipping cost doesn't all go to the thing that they're shipping. It doesn't. There is no law that says that you can't charge people more money in shipping and they just pocket it. There's no difference, bro. It goes to the people shipping the item. Don't you wish the world was like that? A perfect world that you want to live in. Oh, wait, that's right. I was encouraging that until you all told me to shut the fuck up, Rexon, and enjoy slavery. Yeah, I'm not the problem. It's a common scam on eBay to overcharge on shipping. Yeah, I know, which is why I only ever look for free shipping items. And guess what? Any item with free shipping, especially nowadays on eBay, bro, 5 years ago, eBay legitimately was selling discount products. Nowadays, eBay's just alternative shopping. Everything costs the same as it does on Amazon and eBay right now. It's annoying. Like eBay's lost its entire charm. It's basically just buying from Amazon, except now it's a dice roll where you don't get shipping. I'm sorry, you also don't get good shipping because you don't have Prime, but you also have a risk of not being able to return your item for free. It's wild. Amazon wins, bro. I don't know what to tell you. And half the time it's fake. Yeah, half the time you're buying a Nintendo Switch and there's just a bunch of rocks inside the box. That's a real story, by the way. That actually happened. I always assume eBay was of just used or rare items. I'm sure eBay probably got a good start with like Magic cards and Pokemon cards and antiques, you know? But nowadays it's just it probably has an international benefit, you know? Like Chinese companies can sell you stuff on eBay for dirt cheap as well, you know? Or that guy that bought a 5080 to receive a brick with a 5080 written on it. Well, in his defense, That probably is what a 5080 would have become in about a week's time. So yeah, they're kind of dog shit. It's insane how long the shipping takes as well. Yeah, I've had places that ship literally like in state, and they take longer than places that ship across the country. It's insane. But again, what you're ordering from on eBay, you never quite know what they are, right? Have you guys ever seen that one like house tour of a guy who's an eBay seller, and it's just full of crates and boxes and junk? And like that's where he lives and works. I forget where it is, but like somebody like somebody did a full photo scan of it. It was actually, I think it was a cop footage thing because that guy got arrested. But the guy was an eBay seller and he ran out of his home and he just had hundreds of items sitting around his house. His whole house was a warehouse, right? You don't know that about the eBay seller you're buying from. There could be a whole business behind themselves, right? I mean, Best Buy's on eBay because even Best Buy knows that they need to start selling on there. Newegg is as well. Sometimes, once in a while, you get to see them fuck up. You'll see Best Buy selling something for cheaper on there than they do on their own website. Consider that. 1 week shipping time is expected, although you can pay more for USPS priority mail. I've never once in my entire life expedited mail because I was convinced that there's no guarantee that it will actually be expedited, you know? Your house is one more box away from becoming that. That's not true. That's not true. But I can't say that because I have approximately... Okay, stop counting after 10. I have approximately over 10 cardboard boxes next to me that house all the shoes that I have been ordering and returning, trying to find new shoes. But in my defense, all right, they're useful. Amazon boxes are useful because have you guys ever returned something on Amazon? And 3 out of 4 times Amazon's like, hey, just take it to UPS or whatever, and they'll pack and ship it for you. You don't need to do anything. I'm like, great. And then the other time, they're like, oh, by the way, we're going to need you to box this up yourself. No difference between the last time and this time. I just need you to box it this time. So that's why I keep the boxes, chat. Because I don't want to have to pay UPS $5 to box my shit for me. That's ridiculous. I want free. If I want free returns, I'm going to get free returns. It's free boxes, bro. I use Amazon boxes and cushions to ship my eBay items. Yeah, exactly. It's free boxes, bro. Anytime you do a return, if you get the package, ship, and label thing from UPS, it's a free return. Hi, honey. I keep the boxes for my kitty to play in. Bro's probably got a box fort at this point. Sometimes you just need a box to store some random stuff. Granted, they do a bad job of like eco-friendly boxes. Like they will put like a bottle of pills. Yes, I ordered a bottle of pills off of eBay in the giantest box ever. And then they'll do it the exact opposite. Hey, it's that penis guy midstream? What? Oh. Why was I spinning? Did somebody... Oh, somebody did do 25 bits. Never mind. I was about to start selling you a mint. Like I was on a carousel. You bought drugs off of eBay? I have done that before. If you buy drugs off of eBay, you must make sure that in the description of it, they tell you the expiration date. If they don't even bother. It actually should be illegal that Amazon sells drugs without telling you the expiration date. What's wrong with Detsy's eyes? Oh, he's very paranoid. He's a conspiracy theorist. The aliens. Where are they? They're gonna have to get me. Penis. Sorry. Yay, flashback show is on. I don't know what that means. I keep the boxes that have spare cardboard. You'd be shocked how useful cardboard is. Oh, really? Name 5 uses for cardboard right now. I can think of 0. I actually can't think of a single one. And if you say firewood, that doesn't count. Everything is firewood if you try hard enough. Cats. No, that's not a use. Laying on cardboard to change your oil. Why would you do that? I use cardboard as a wood shim because struggle. I don't know what a shim is. Garden ground cover. I don't know what that is. Box fort. I know what that is. Arts and crafts. I know what that is. Spray paint. Why would you paint the cardboard? Protecting your table from spray painting. Bedside table. Blankets. Why are you making a... Are you all struggling? Is that why you're watching the Rexy stream? You're all poor? And you came to the one streamer that encouraged you not to sub to him? Is that why? Why are you eating off of cardboard boxes? Yes, yup. Man, Kalamy's really hitting hard, isn't it? No, you spray painting stuff on top of the cardboard. Yeah, why would you spray paint a box of cardboard? Are you starting an art gallery? I'm very confused. Do a flip. We found the 1 Fillion viewer that came from yesterday. What you're calling cardboard is actually corrugated paper board. Thank you for that clarification. Mods, can we pin this for the duration of this channel's existence so that people never confuse us again? I don't want to come off as like a cardboardist, you know? You streamed off of cardboard boxes. I don't want to hear it. Okay, first of all, they had things inside of them. Is it really a cardboard box if it has something inside of it? I'd like to believe that the inside is what matters, not the outside, all right? I don't judge things by their appearance, by their outer shell, all right? I care about your inner shell. I care about the you inside of you. Unless you're gay, at which point, then I care about that guy instead of you, you know? Whenever you need to spray paint something, you put it on cardboard so you don't get the paint on the ground table, whatever. This is too complicated for my brain. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Reki, when are you going to be the neighbor from Hello Neighbor? That guy is literally is modeled after the quintessential look of a pedophile. Why are you asking me that? Don't answer that. I know you just be like, and I know, I get it. Yeah, but no. Good joke though. Great joke. Bad joke. Really bad joke. Anyways, IKEA desks are also essentially corrugated with laminated top. You said 1,000 words in that sentence that I did not comprehend at all. I'm so sorry. If you can't tell by now, when I buy something, I want it to come pre-assembled. If it doesn't, I don't buy it. You know, if I buy a refrigerator, it better just be working. There already better be food inside of it. If I buy a table from IKEA, then I expect you to develop a unique truck that transports that table already assembled. Or that table can be folded. A folding table is extremely useful. I don't know why people buy any other kind of table, to be honest. He bought a pre-built PC. Of course I fucking bought a pre-built PC. I'm not going to risk assembling it myself. I have dumb hands. I have strong... Have you not seen the last cooking stream? I got muscles. I'm ripped. Actual picture of Rexon's setup. What is this? Okay, well, first of all, that was my setup for a brief moment. Okay? So, but in my defense, it's economical. I didn't have to buy a table. And the only reason that I had to eventually get a table was, say it with me, chat, to Desk Chan. I had the Desk Chan eventually. Can't Desk Chan cardboard, can you? You know? CTO salary on display. God forbid your boy saved his money for something. Like an expensive wife. You know? You don't know how much she's going to charge me for existing. I'm not saying that she's a prostitute. I'm not saying that I paid her to marry. I'm like saying that, like, you know, you never know. Okay, where's the wife? Well, it's a two-step process, all right? I got the first step basically down. I got money.
Fuck you.
We need another cooking stream to check. I'm fully aware that you do. Actually, that's a lie. You wouldn't even see the desk that it's on anyways. I've never shown you my actual desk that I now have anyways, that I've replaced my cardboard boxes with. And it's good. I used it yesterday as a way to prevent me from walking forward. The problem was I kept pacing back. I should have just sat yesterday, bro. It just occurred to me. I should have just sat down yesterday for the entire stream. Why did I stand? My legs hurt after like the first hour. That shit's ass. Haven't you done a hand cam before? Yeah, I've done a hand cam before. Yeah. You're an idiot. That's why. You spelled your wrong, dumbass. Is this different from the one during the lotion video? Which one? The first ever video was my old computer desk. That one's gone. Disgusting. Just decrepit. Gone. It's just gone. I annihilated that thing. The desk that I used for the lotion collection was a stand-up table that I got from a bunch of friends who gave it to me after college. You can guess why it was used, right? Red Solo Cup. Anyways, so I have those two things. And for that matter, I was way back when I first started streaming. Well, that's a lie. Basically around the same time that I started streaming in Sound Mind. I know this because I distinctly recall the In Sound Mind stream being the first stream I ever did was when I pulled out the folding table. The problem with the folding table was I desk channed it once way too hard and one of the legs was permanently bent. And unfortunately, I could not reliably stay on it. And some of you may know that. Thank you, Axel Jack. I could not reliably use the table anymore because some people who are old viewers of the channel may know that at one point, my entire desk collapsed live on stream. You didn't see it, no, but you definitely heard me screaming and yelling at it. Which version of Minecraft are you playing? That's a question, don't mind me asking. I'm not sure why you're asking me that question, so I mind now. I mind incredibly deep. Are you trying to hack me? Valorant, thank you for gifting 1 sub! And whatever, that other guy. Thanks so much. Sareki breaks tables and Fillion breaks chairs. Yeah. Yeah. I got strong hands. She's got strong legs. If we became a Megazord from Power Rangers, we'd actually be a decent human being. Powerful, even. Anyways, Rex's Lotion Drawer, thank you for giving me 5 subs and therefore allowing Valorant to give me at least 1 sub before this event is over. I appreciate it. Apparently, so last year, Valorant was giving out subs at random. Like, it was always guaranteed to be 1 sub if you gifted 5. But apparently, like, sometimes they just gave, like, 20. By sometimes, I mean, like, rarely. But, like, sometimes it was like, a total gamble. Now, it doesn't do that anymore. Right? They actually stopped that. Which led me to believe that last year was a fluke. Like, a bug in the system. And Twitch had to fix it. But Valorant said, yeah, we can't change it. Like way back. Someone got, like, 40 Valorant on a 50 gifted. Yeah, last year they did. This year, I have not seen that happen once. I was tuning into Kai Cenat stream last night, and he got gifted 200, and I saw 40 appear. And now it makes sense, right? And especially considering that Twitch now allows you to give 200 subs, which is insane to me. The fact that Twitch says, yeah, some of you have $1,000 you're willing to give right now. Fucking wild. Insane. It is still random, but they lowered the chances way down. They must have, because I have not seen a single stream that has received more than 1 to every 5 so far at all. Would you have the strong brain though? You need one more sibling. We have another sibling. It's Demi. Demi can be the smart one. She's not that smart, but she can be the smart one. Last year you could gift yourself money to turn profit. I actually I had like 15 minutes one day of spare time, and I did the math to figure out at what point of getting close to partner plus level 2 do you need to just gift yourself subs to make more money than if somebody else gave you them instead. And it was like you needed, I think it was like 68. If you are 68 subs away from partner plus level 2, just give them to yourself and you will have made more money than hoping that your chat would gift 68 themselves. It's insane. It's so funny, dude. So yeah, it's such a silly system because it's flawed, you know. And the best part is you can write it off on your taxes probably. Demi is really cool. She is cool. I was going to talk about it more as we go through the storyline, but I didn't friend everybody, but I sent a friend request to everybody that I did not previously know, and Demi was one of the ones that accepted immediately, much to my surprise, actually. I figured that she would probably have friend requests turned off, but Demi and I struck up a conversation after the stream, and we had a good time. So she's excited to do something together sometime soon, and she's a mutual of many other friends of ours, including Fillion. So we just gotta find something to do with her.
Thank you, Savvy Wubbies.
And it can be whatever, you know. She's a gamer, so we can basically pick whatever. She's down for anything. Variety, gaming, reacting. She does it all, you know. That'd be fun. You got a good influence on VTubers. Yeah, it's crazy when you host one show and everybody thinks that you're super cool, and then they stop by your stream and think that you're an absolute sexist, and that your chat is weird, and they want nothing to do with you anymore. Huh. Cotton was open to doing things too. Cotton is a very busy person. I do not want to bother Cotton unless I have a good idea. That is the impression I have of her. If she will gladly take a collab over her weekly ASMR stream, I will gladly invite her to more things. So happily. But I was under the impression about that. What did I just walk in on? First of all, you can't walk in on a stream. That would imply that you have legs of the internet. And last I checked, Tron wasn't real. Second of all, what you walked in on is a Demi stream. Hi, I'm Demi without the voice changer. Welcome. I was showing Demi, because Tron is real, take that back. I was, one of the things that me and Demi were bonding over was I was showing her that I was being serious when I said that people say my name, that I'm just Demi, and I showed her the screenshot. First time here, did Fillion and Demi have a child or something? I thought that was Demi, lol. I'm convinced in the fanon VTuber lore that Rexon is Demi's closest cousin, and Fillion is the half-sister of Rexon. Fillion plus Demi, cry. He looks like Demi and Fillion if they had a baby. That's crazy. Rexon gets wrecked. Genuinely thought it was Demi for a second after that. And that is just the amount that I could fit in the screenshot, chat. That's just the amount that I could fit in the screenshot. So, I showed her that. She got a kick out of it, and she asked me if I genuinely got annoyed at it. I told her no, because we like to make fun of it, we collectively. But she respected the fact that not everybody can see past that. You know, a lot of people do get annoyed at that shit. And then I told her, well, speaking of things that did annoy me, well, you know, there was this one joke that Nurasama told, and hear me out, Demi. You can make a fly trap for human beings. It's called it's called YouTube moderation. And look at my fly trap. Rexon, I don't know who you are. 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 Hey, you know who will never know who these people are? YouTube, because all of your comments keep getting caught by my system. Congratulations. Anyways. It works, bro. It's so good. Oh man, I love shadow banning. I wish Twitch had shadow banning. I mean, it does sort of. Twitch has shadow banning, but I have yet to figure out how to not show that they're shadow banned in my dashboard that I have right here, right? Like for instance, if I restrict Wattpaddy, right? Now you will never see Wattpaddy message again, except on my stream, specifically right here. You won't see them in the bottom left of the screen. You won't see them in your own chat message, but you will see them say this on my screen only. So the question is, chat, how do I not show that they're a suspicious restricted user? Is there an option in the moderation settings that I'm just unclear about? Because I'm pretty sure I turned off everything related to mod mode. And I still don't know how. Like, where's the option? There is, if I recall. I don't think there is. Legitimately, I think Twitch just overlooked this one fucking thing. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I could never find it. If you can find it, let me know where it is. What are my 2 mod comments? Yeah, sure, 1 second. All right, let's figure this out, guys. No. Wattpaddy's alt account. Wattpaddy's alt account. I mean, they're both valid mod comments that give me great insight into this chatter. I'm not going to lie. Pop out the chat to another window, but I want to show you guys. This is like our default screen, you know? Like, I actually don't know any other VTuber besides me and Fillion who just look at this screen as their default screen. All these other VTubers have these like custom-made backgrounds. Hell, Fillion had one for a time and then she stopped using it. But all these VTubers have like those custom-made backgrounds with like a custom-looking chat and stuff like that, you know? I don't have that. I never really found a use for it. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of like branding, I guess. I want you to be there for the streamer, not for the technology, you know, says the guy who spent $1,300 on VR equipment. But I did that for like the look of it, you know. How do I unrestrict chat? Is it unrestrict? Okay, thank God. Unrestrict what? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why would I do that? Why, Watt Patty? Would I actually... Why not? I feel like I made the world a better place, didn't I? Did I not? How many subs to free Watt Patty? Fuck, you don't... See, Reddit knows me so well that they know I'll do it for free because I don't want their money. Especially not after what they donated to charity. Freedom, they say! Unrestricted. Wait, never mind. The irony, chat. You throw Watt Patty in the jail and he screams freedom. It's crazy. It's actually insane. I'm trapped again. You should be. You belong trapped and encased and away from humanity as a Brit. I miss Twitch mod tools. The one on the YouTube is bare down to the both. You're implying that YouTube even has a moderation tool. It doesn't. It does not. YouTube is fucking ass, bro. I fucking hate YouTube. Holy shit, streaming on YouTube's ass. Oh, speaking of YouTube, you guys will get a kick out of this because we like to make fun of everything on the channel, no matter how awful it sounds. Hang on, let me show you guys something real quick. And then I think I can show this. Let me just make sure real quick. Okay, perfect. All right. Chat, this is my YouTube analytics, all right? You just can't see how much money I'm making, but if you really want to know, I guess I can tell you, but I don't really care about that right now. This is my YouTube analytics, all right? Views, whatever, right? Watch time, whatever, right? Subscribers. Okay, so I got 63 and then 52 and then 53 and then like a couple off days like 30 and 30 and then 45 and then 36 and what's that drop right there? Negative 44. Negative 20. 16. Chat, what happened on the 18th of September? What happened on the 18th of September? This is YouTube 101, dude. It's fucking ass. Because YouTube doesn't, YouTube forces your channel to appear at the top of the list of subscriber content. You know what I mean? Like this view right here. You know this view? I don't know if I'm actually subscribed to anything on this channel. Fuck. Let me subscribe to Alpha M, I guess. I can't. Fuck me. But anyways, the view where it shows you all of your subscriptions and like the latest videos, it always puts the live channels in the top left. Prioritizing you over, I don't know, hear me out, the latest daily dose of internet video that you were really eager to watch. So 44 people that day said, God, this guy's fucking annoying because he's streaming right now and he got in the way of this. Unless you're thoroughly convinced that 44 people went to my stream and said, wow, Rexon is really cringe compared to his YouTube content. I mean, that's also plausible, I suppose. But yeah, it's so psychotic, dude. So if you ever wonder why I don't stream to YouTube very often, it's because it just pisses people off. It's stupid. You know, it's dumb. Because none of their fault. I just want them to be able to opt into my stream somehow, and YouTube doesn't do a good job of that. They don't. They force it to be at the top of that list. I wish that they just only had it on the left-hand side where it says like live channels or whatever, you know? I think I actually unsubscribed from Brie at Cookie Box because she streams so often that I was kind of getting annoyed at it myself. So yeah, I'm a victim of it as much, you know? Worse is paid membership content being shown in the recommendations. Oh, well, thank God I never signed up for that. Because, yes, that would be even worse. Yeah, I didn't sign up for paid membership because, like, we talked about it on this stream. We said, like, Rexon, you should do paid membership so you can finally release all those videos that you'll never show on stream. And I was like, but what if I just use the charity goals instead? And we did. And we raised a lot of money. So hear me out. It was worth it compared to dealing with the bullshit that is whatever the hell that is. Granted, paid membership on YouTube is basically free. I mean, you can turn it on, offer nothing in return, and YouTube will just give you money. The downside is that now everybody gets to see that you're shilling for money, you know? Oh, and fun fact, YouTube literally expects you to give something in return for membership. So you may notice a lot of streamers on YouTube offer nothing as a word, the word nothing. Because they have to say, because you have to tell YouTube that you're offering something. I'm pretty sure YouTube also asks you what the value of what you're offering is, which is so fucking funny. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that like when I was initially setting it up, I just wrote like my endless respect. And they said, please put a value to this. I'm like, priceless. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Twitch also changed stuff recently. Aren't lurkers not counted towards viewers anymore? I think that is a rumor, but there is currently no confirmation about it. Because the definition of lurker is nonsensical, right? You cannot define what a lurker is. Nobody can. A lurker is what's the word? Subjective. How often do you need the chat to not be a lurker, right? Yo-ho Rexon, +1 the Itchy Beard the Pirate once again. Itchy Beard the Pirate, you really got to get that beard checked out, man. You might have something serious going on there, you know? Rexon, they clearly just want to know how much money you'll make them. I need not tell you the insanity that is that Twitch is being accused of faking ad revenue when YouTube has been doing it since the dawn of YouTube. You know what I mean? It's silly. It's silly that Twitch is being thrown under the bus. And the worst part is the dumbasses who are making these calls are Twitch streamers. Absolute fucking dumbasses. They want to burn their own platform down and take all the people who are trying to work hard with it. Because unlike them, those people can retire to their mansions. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's just silly. Goddamn. Anyways. Yeah, dude, we missed out on so much news last week. I heard all this crazy shit about Twitch. I heard that, like, a whole bunch of, like, top-tier streamers are saying that they're dropping out of TwitchCon because they're afraid of their safety and shit. Like, what? Like, why do you have to publicly say that? You're making everybody just nervous, and you're making everybody also, like, chat, if there's one thing I hate security. I know it sounds weird. I hate security because 9 times out of 10, security exists just to make sure that you are as uncomfortable as possible, right? I fucking hate security. And the one thing that I really hate is when people do one bad thing and then 1,000 other people get punished for security. It's so fucking annoying. I hate it. It's so dumb. One of them even said he drops out because he's afraid of the safety of others. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It's dumb. It's dumb, dude. Anyways, as a guy who believes that human beings need to hydrate, if you ever take me to a place where they say you can't bring water in, I will scream, and I probably won't go. I draw a pretty hard line on that. I don't even go to concerts anymore for that reason. Yeah, it's silly to me. Which isn't to say that concert ticket prices aren't just already outrageous, you know? So no movie theaters? What movie theater do you go to? I have never been security scanned at a movie theater before. Bro, I could just walk into a movie theater. No ticket checks. That's what my movie theaters are like around me. They don't want to afford that shit. They don't want to pay some guy to check your shit. No. But you need to buy their $10 water. Yeah, hear me out. I Rexon for president so that he can make water free. Because I heard that water is this thing that makes everybody exist and live, you know? Speaking of water, I gotta hydrate. Yeah. Rexon's hear me out is water. Nestle won't like that. I fucking hate airports. Bro, nobody likes airports. There's not a single person on Earth who says, I can't wait to go to the airport. Nobody does that. No. I mean, yes, sure, they want to go to their destination, but nobody wants to go to the airport. Airports are fucking ass. Ever since 9/11. Just, it's been ridiculous, bro. What? Didn't they just change something through airports, too? Like, you no longer have to take your shoes off anymore? 20 fucking years later. Oh, God. This is what I hate about security, bro. It's silly. My parents described like going to an airport when they were younger. How you just walk in and you go to your plane. And you didn't have to arrive 2 hours fucking earlier. Nobody seems to realize the level of unproductivity that they have introduced by introducing security. You know what I mean? I don't blame billionaires for having private jets. I would if I could. Yeah. I wish I could own a helicopter, dude. At one point, I wanted a pilot's license. I did. I have a friend who has a pilot's license. He said that he loves having his pilot's license, dude. Like, the freedom that comes with it is awesome. If you get pre-checked, you can arrive way earlier. I heard that was a scam. I have not flown in 6 years, but I heard that pre-check is a scam because if everybody does pre-check, it's like nobody did pre-check. Pre-check does not mean that you won't still get every single orifice of your body checked. Commercial or single engine license? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Single engine license. You're only allowed to pilot a plane that has one engine in it? Is that what that means? Oh, commercial means that like you can. Oh, I see. No. He has a single engine. Yeah, single engine. He owns a plane. It cost him like $10,000, which isn't a lot for a plane, you know. But he got that shit used. But like the freedom that he now has, you know what I mean? He can just drive there, fly somewhere, then he's good, right? Just because it's not a commercial airline doesn't mean that it won't fly any faster. It still flies very fast, you know? Wow, that is super cheap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got off at like eBay or something. He was a thrift shopper. That's why we bonded together so well. We're not friends anymore. We never talk, but he was a thrift shopper, and we bonded over wanting to always get things dirt cheap as possible. I'm pretty sure we spent one day together literally just looking at eBay listings for random shit. Rexon, if you fly, I highly recommend getting pre-check. Why? I don't fly ever. I'm going to be flying once and probably never again after that. Because none of my friends want to take me anywhere. No, that's a lie because I don't have any friends. So I can't really exactly... Well, I guess I could still technically complain about that. You can skip all the security stuff. I feel like you guys are misinformed, I'll be honest. I heard the exact opposite. I heard that all pre-check does is just put you in a different line. It's the equivalent of a Disney Fast Pass. From what Google says. Yes, I heard Google is a recommended source of information. Especially when its first result is powered by AI now. I literally have the extension that removes that, by the way. It is very much like a Fast Pass. Exactly. It's like a Fast Pass. You still have to fucking... You still have to go through TSA, bro. Only worth it if your job relies on flying. Yeah, I'm not a frequent flyer. As much as I'd love to be. I unfortunately have 2 jobs and Fillion that I deal with. So I don't exactly get to travel for work that often, you know? I get to work from home in the comfort of my own chair, I guess. It's relaxed TSA screening. Yeah, it's not really a skip. It doesn't really make any sense. And TSA pre-check requires you to like submit like 18 pieces of paperwork. I don't feel like doing that. I have global entry, so I don't have to spend too much time going through immigration. That sounds nice. Yeah, a friend was telling me that they would not be able to go to TwitchCon this year because their visa got revoked. I'm not gonna get into politics, and neither will we here. But yeah, that sucks, dude. Like it sucks for a lot of foreign travelers who would like to come visit TwitchCon this year. Apparently, a lot of them are getting rejected. And it's very annoying. It's really sad. Global entry is a must if you travel internationally for work. I don't know what that is, but I accept it for what you said it is. I don't know much about this chat. I really have no idea. It just has you sign one document and get a picture taken. It's very easy to do. I thought they had to do like a whole background check on you. Sounds like a scam, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Lena had that problem for TwitchCon EU. Really? So the European Union rejected her. Huh. Are they like also assholes? Well, every politician is an asshole, but are they also assholes when it comes to accepting people into their country? That's the answer is probably yes all around the entire world, I'm guessing. It's a lot more complicated. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that as a channel that recently donated $13,000 to Boxers Without Borders, chat, I think you all agree that borders are stupid, visas are stupid, passports are stupid. You should be able to go where the fuck you want. Ain't that right, chat? Hey, Rexon for president. Just saying. Shit's dumb, dude. The Earth is owned by humans. Stop making it owned by you. But anyways, we're not here. No, you can't shoot me during my political speech, all right? I'm not accepting the death because that would look really weird. Are we writing in Rexon? XDX. No, I'll take the -1. Chat, we're not suffering a political death on this stream. I'm not Hassan.
Fuck you.